Imagine you're an Elder Guardian in the big blue ocean for 100 days. On day 1, I spawned in as a newborn Elder Guardian inside an ocean monument. Wow, I have 20 hearts, but I'm gonna get more as I grow. I started swimming around the monument when all of a sudden, I swam into a guardian. I'm a friend. They swam away, scared. I had no idea why though. I must be super intimidating as an Elder Guardian. I continued swimming when I found another Elder Guardian.
It's a miracle. There hasn't been an Elder Guardian spawn since ancient times.
That long? Wait, how old are you?
Don't be rude.
Just then, an intruder swam into the monument.
I wonder what I can mine here.
The Elder shot him with some kind of beam, and he swam off.
What the?
This Elder Guardian was super cool. I hope I grow up to be as big and powerful as him one day. On day 2, I swam around the ocean monument, meeting all kinds of cool tropical fish. Well, what's your name? Yes, I would. Suddenly, I saw a squid, and I had to kill it. But when I attacked it, I got inked. Ew, gross! I was surprised by my instincts. Why did I want to kill that squid so badly? I kept swimming, and I saw land. Oh, I need some wood to start making tools. I stepped on the sand and immediately caught on fire. Ow, oh, hot, guess I can't do that. I swam around until I found a shipwreck and got as much wood as I could. Luckily, as an Elder Guardian, I have aqua affinity, so mining doesn't take forever underwater. I also looted a chest with a treasure map, and it had iron, so I crafted an iron pickaxe and an axe to help with mining, but I didn't have enough for a sword. Guess a wooden sword will have to do for now. I was very curious about the map I found too. I gotta find the buried treasure. I also took the chest, since finding wood is not going to be easy if I can't leave the water. On day 3, I woke up to the monument being attacked by this giant floating head. The Elder Guardian tried using their laser and mining fatigue on the Nightwalker, but it was too late. They were able to kill my friend. No! I had to do something. I couldn't let this Nightwalker destroy my home. I approached it, but I realized I don't have my powers yet. I have no way of defending myself.
You ought to stay out of my way. I'm on a mission to collect all the gold and sponges from every monument in this world.
You can't! Someone will stop you!
And who might that be? You?
The mage then hit me so hard that it threw me far away from the monument. Where am I? Dang it! I lost so easily. I won't stand for this. I got to work right away and mined some stone to make a new stone sword and a temporary cobblestone base that I settled into for the night. This isn't as nice as the prismarine from the monument, but it will have to do for now. On days 4 and 5, I woke up to a group of drowned outside. They were planning on attacking me. Keep out of here, you undead freaks! I killed them all with my sword, and I felt like I was getting stronger. I did it! Ha ha! Then an octopus nearby approached me and thanked me for killing the drowned. They told me it was nice to have someone around that's willing to fight the monsters. If you're in trouble, just find me, and I'll help. I decided to follow the treasure map I got a few days ago, hoping that on the way, I'll run into some more Elder Guardians. But instead, I ran into a shark. Oh, hello there. The shark tried to attack me, but I hit it with my sword. None of your beeswax! I then killed the shark with my sword. Stupid shark! I continued swimming, and I saw a human rowing a boat overhead, and I had the sudden urge to attack it. But before I could, a guardian swam up and hit the boat first. Hey, that was mine! The boat paddled away, and whoever was on top got out scot-free. No, I'm pretty young. The Guardian wanted to take me back to their home monument. And of course I went along. I didn't want to spend another night sleeping on cobblestone. On days 6 to 8, I arrived to the Guardian's Ocean Monument. Wait, where are the Elder Guardians? The Guardian told me that a Nightwalker mage raided the monument and killed the Elder Guardians. Elder Guardians are at risk of becoming extinct because they don't breed, and no new ones have ever spawned. At least, until I did. This is bad news. Sadly, we can't stay here. We will make a better home that is safe from the Nightwalker. Hey, what's your name? That won't do. How about Kai? We didn't waste any time and started mining the materials from the monument, but my pickaxe broke, so we had to stop and go back to the base. I replaced the cobblestone with prismarine and made the base a lot bigger. I even made a room for Kai and his guardian friends if they ever want to come. Awesome. Well, it's getting late. We should rest. On day 9, I had a dream that I was with the Nightwalker Mage, who destroyed my home. This video is sponsored by Monster Legends. Monster Legends is a free-to-play mobile game featuring hundreds of different monsters to collect. You can breed different monsters to create limitless combinations of cool new species. Level up your monsters and choose the best skills to create the perfect team. Then put your strategies to the test in action-packed battles in a variety of gameplay modes. Conquer the adventure map, explore dungeons, or even fight in real time against your friends. One of the coolest features in the game is YouTuber Island, where you can find monsters created in collaboration with some of the biggest YouTubers. And right now, for the first time ever, there is a special YouTuber challenge available only for new players that gives you the chance to win some of those YouTuber monsters for free. So download Monster Legends through the link in the description to play the YouTuber Guardians Extinct. And I'm not going to sit by and let that happen.
My greed makes me powerful. You don't stand a chance against me. You are nothing compared to my might.
Yes, I am. You'll see. I then woke up and I knew there are more Elder Guardians still out there, and I'll be the one to protect them, no matter what the danger is. On days 10 through 13, I needed to focus on finding the buried treasure. So I took my map and started swimming through the open sea. And on the way, I ran into a sea turtle.
Hey dude, what's up?
I'm looking for a buried treasure.
Ha! Well, if there's one thing I learned from my old ninja days, it's that the real treasure is the friends you make along the way.
That's beautiful. You know, you remind me of when I was a turtle for 100 days.
Sounds like a cool video that everyone should go watch if they haven't already, or maybe watch again, cause it's just that good.
Totally. We said our goodbyes, and I continued following the map. Finally, I found where it was taking me. Oh no, land! Ugh, guess I gotta dig. After chipping away at the island, I found the treasure chest, and it had 2 diamonds, gold, lots of iron, and the heart of the sea. This is so cool. Can't wait to make a conduit someday. It made me want to go out and look for more diamonds, but I had a lot of other things I needed to do first, like continue on my base. While I was heading back, I saw more squid, and my instincts took over. Die, you ink sacks! I don't know what came over me, but I killed them all. And to be honest, it was a lot of fun. I made it back to the base for days 14 to 16, and Kai had found some new Guardian friends. Who are these guys? Of course, buddy! Every Guardian and Elder Guardian are welcome here. Some of the Guardians looked pretty hungry, but I didn't know what they eat. But they said they would be happy with just some dried kelp. That sounds healthy. So I gathered more cobblestone and made a few more furnaces, while Kai gathered up some kelp. We were a great team, and we cooked a lot of kelp to feed all of our new friends. I even tried some myself. Oh, this is actually really good. Just not very satisfying. Now with all these new residents, I needed to extend the base. I made more rooms underneath mine and Kai's room, but I was getting low on prismarine, so they had to deal with the cobblestone for now. It'll look better soon, I promise. I also collected sand to put in the furnaces and made glass. This is for an aquarium I'm going to start making for any fish friends that want to join us. And now it's time to get to work on the real challenge. I collected some clay I found in the area to build a giant Elder Guardian statue. Trust me, you're gonna want to watch to the end of this video to see it. For days 17 through 21, the base got surrounded by armored drowned. They're back, and they brought protection. No matter, I'll still kick their butts. I took down all those nautical zombies with ease, and it made me feel really good about what I was going to do next. It's time to go look for more Elder Guardians. I searched as much of the ocean as I could. Puffer fish, who were looking for trouble.
Looks like someone's lost.
Don't mess with me.
Oh yeah? Take this!
The rude fish poisoned me. Ow, that really hurt. Ah, whoa, it's woozy. What's going on? I'm getting out of here.
Loser. Doesn't even know how to use his spikes.
He was right. I still didn't have all my powers. I got away from the bullies, but I needed to get home and continue growing if I wanted to take on the Nightwalker Mage. First thing I'm gonna do is learn how to use my spikes. I got back home on day 25 through 28, and there was Kai, safe and sound. I saw the Nightwalker out there. He killed some Guardians, and I couldn't stop him. I told Kai about how I wanted to learn how to use my spikes, and he said that you have to enchant your armor, and he knew how. I had a lot of extra iron, so I turned it into blocks and made the anvil. Here, take my chest plate. Kai then enchanted it with thorns. Now if I get attacked, my enemy will get hurt back. I have to test this out. I waited for night, and I found some drowned nearby, so I approached them, and I could tell my spikes were working now. Look at them take damage when they hurt me. Yes! Okay, now I gotta kill them. Now it was time to continue working on the base. So I sent all the Guardians to go back to their old homes and grab as much prismarine as they could. I wanted this place to look like an ocean monument. Be careful though. Don't let the Nightwalker mage see you. While they were doing that, I did some mining for more iron. But to my surprise, I found a few diamonds! Just enough to make a diamond sword and pickaxe. On days 29 through 33, we were attacked by a sea serpent. That thing looks fierce, but I can take it. The battle was tough, and the serpent hit hard. I was pretty sure I could take it down. Kai and I were able to defeat it, but then a second one swam up. This is getting out of hand. Teamwork makes the dream work. Take it out. Together, we were able to defeat the serpents, and we felt like we could take on the world together. Our friendship was growing stronger and stronger. Thank you for helping, Kai. Now that everyone was safe again, it was time to replace the cobblestone. Did everyone bring back prismarine? We had so much prismarine, we were set for a long time. So I got right to work making the base look more like a monument. Right now, it's still a bit of an open concept. I'll need to figure out a border and a grand entrance next. Thanks. Take care of it while I'm gone, okay? It was time I continued my search for more Elder Guardians. So I went back out to the big open ocean once more. Wow! What are those fish doing? I found some flying fish jumping out of the ocean, and I got a bit jealous, since I can't leave the water. But I still swam with them, until I found a small patch of land, with a mermaid!
Look at this Elder Guardian, sad it can't come on land.
How did you know I wanted to leave the water?
Elder Guardian, sad it can't come on land.
How did you know I wanted to leave the water?
Well, who wouldn't? There's a whole movie about it and everything.
They told me that they have the power to grant me land legs, but only if I do a simple task for them.
You must slay the ice dragon living in our caves.
Consider it done. On days 34 to 38, I found the ice dragon. I don't think. I know. I went in for the kill, but it was able to freeze me. I could barely get a hit in, but the ice dragon got a lot of hits on me. Even when I could hit it, I barely did any damage, but it hurt me a lot. Oh, can you stop? The fight seemed impossible, and with no end in sight, I had to give up. Luckily, I had some cobblestone on me, so I closed up the entrance that I came through and trapped it inside. You're never getting out now. That was the hardest fight I've ever had. I felt like a failure. I had to return to the mermaid and tell them that I couldn't defeat the ice dragon.
No one can defeat that beast. We keep it as a test to all travelers who wish to grow in strength. Now about your reward. I believe you need fire resistance so you can walk on land.
That would be awesome! She gave me a charm that granted me fire and lava resistance. I immediately rushed off to see if I could leave the water. I'm not on fire! I could be on land! Look, I'm a fish out of water! Now without the restriction of only being underwater, I could go anywhere. But first, I needed to go check up with my old friends at the base. Days 39 through 41, I got back to the base to find Kai talking to another Elder Guardian. I can't believe there's another survivor. Welcome to the safe house.
Thank you, but I won't be staying long. I too am looking for the remainder Elder Guardians and taking them to a new ocean, one far from the reaches of the Nightwalker.
The Elder Guardian asked if I would join him, but I was tired of running. I need to stay and fight. We finished the main body of the statue, but it needed color and detail, as well as the little blue spikes, so I was gonna need a very peculiar shade of blue. That's a great idea. With the thought of getting ice in my head, it was time for me to go see the tundra. On days 42 through 44, I arrived in the tundra and met some walruses. They were friendly, but also seemed sad. What's troubling you, my man? Lay it on me. No fish? Where'd they go? The walrus told me there was a frostmaw in the area that was eating all the fish, so the walrus had to travel into warm waters to hunt. Well, no worries. I can take care of that Frostmaw for you guys. It didn't take long to track the Frostmaw down. And once I did, I came up with a genius plan to take it down. Hey, you! Why don't you take your whale-sized appetite somewhere else? I attacked the Frostmaw and started leading it towards the edge of the ice. Not much of a talker, eh? I wonder how you can swim. I managed to get it into the water, where I could have the upper hand. But to my surprise, the Frostmaw wasn't phased at all. It could walk on water. Oh man, I was sure that plan would work. It ran across the frozen ice. The Frostmaw wasn't phased at all. It could walk on water. Oh man, I was sure that plan would work. It ran across the frozen ice, and I chased it down. It used its frosty breath and threw huge ice cubes that froze me. But through a combination of fighting in the water and on the ice, I managed to finally kill the Frostmaw. Yeah, I did it! When it died, the Frostmaw dropped an ice crystal. I picked it up and discovered it gave me freezing abilities. I also grew in strength and gained 20 more hearts. Oh my gosh, I feel invincible! I headed back to the walrus to tell him the good news, and he was so relieved. He even had a seal come and give me some fish. Oh, I can't accept this. You must have swam so far to hunt it. Here, I'll just take some ice instead. I need some for a project I'm working on. Wait, what? Where's the drop? I thanked the walrus for his advice and swam off to find the witch. On days 45 through 49, I journeyed until I found a witch's hut, and it was next to the water, so I didn't even have to get on land to talk to her.
Are you serious? You want Silk Touch? You have bigger things to worry about than gathering ice.
Huh? How'd you know I want to use it for ice?
I'm a witch. I know magic. Duh.
Oh, that makes sense.
Here, take your enchanting book and get out of here. Don't waste my time by coming here again.
I did as she asked and swam away, but I was embarrassed by what she said. Was I just wasting my time? But soon, I found something that made my trip worthwhile. Hey, a monument! And it doesn't look like it's been attacked by the Nightwalker Mage yet. I found an Elder Guardian outside of the monument, so I told them about my base and offered for them to come live with me, which they agreed to. Awesome! I know we'll make a great team. I mined the gold and the sponges that were hidden in the monument, and I led my new recruits back to my base. This place definitely doesn't have enough room for everyone. I built a new set of rooms that were large enough to keep the Elder Guardians comfortable, as well as a big treasure room where the center of the base would eventually be. I even used sponges in the place of beds, so they'd be more comfortable. This is looking a lot more like a real monument now. On days 50 through 53, I added a tail to my Elder Guardian statue. It looked a lot more like me now, but it was still the wrong color. Okay, and now I need to add the ice to make the little spikes. Having the other Elder Guardians around reminded me that I still didn't have any of my powers, like lasers or the ability to give mining fatigue. Hey, Mr. Elder Guardian, sir, can you teach me to shoot a laser out of my eye like you can?
An Elder Guardian hasn't had to learn its abilities in centuries. I don't remember how he did it.
How old are you guys?
Hey, respect your elders.
Well, okay. He told me that the original Elder Guardians learned their abilities with the help of the hippocampuses. I could probably ask them how to get my laser ability.
Some of them still live in the warm oceans to the south.
Thanks, Mr. Guardian, sir.
Elder. Mr. Elder Guardian, sir, to you.
I left to see the hippocampuses right away, but when I arrived in the warm oceans, I couldn't find them anywhere. The warm oceans, I couldn't find them anywhere. Hey there, little guy. Have you seen any hippocampuses around here? Oh no, how can I fix it? I left to find those eels, but I found so many of them. I couldn't tell which two were the ones who cursed the hippocampuses. I had no choice but to kill them all. Take that! You deserve it for turning those noble creatures into tiny seahorses. The first eel went down easily, but the second one was tougher. But in the end, I beat them both and returned victoriously to the hippocampuses. Hey, you're all back to normal. The curse is really broken. Thanks to you, my friend. Now rest. In the morning, we will help you. On days 54 through 58, the Hippocampus told me I had to go through some trials to earn my Elder Guardian abilities. I hunted a ton of squids, practiced my underwater aim with a trident, spent a lot of time digging up flint, and was in an ice boat race. How's this going to help me get my abilities? Oh, this is just for fun. Plus, our racehorse friends made a bet with us, so don't let us down. Oh, okay. Whoa, I can hardly control which way I'm going. It's so slippery. Wait up, you guys are so fast. Go Bronzo! The ice race was the most fun thing I'd ever done outside of the water. In the end, I didn't win the race, but the real prize was the friends I made along the way. Don't forget about your laser ability. Oh yeah. That night, the hippocampus held a ceremony with me. You're ready to be awakened to the gift inside you. Okay, how do I... Ow! I was struck by lightning, and afterwards, I felt a new energy inside me. Now focus! You should be able to create a laser! Okay. Whoa! This is so intense! I can even break blocks with it, but I can't use it for long. Oh, hey! That's my home! I thanked the hippocampus for all of its help, and gathered some coral to decorate the base before heading home. Wow, what a crazy journey. I have coral now, and a freaking laser! On days 59 to 62, I arrived back to see my base being attacked by sharks. No, leave my guardian friends alone. I fought hard to save everyone in the base, taking down one shark after another. I even used my ice powers to freeze them. Before long, it was all over. Woo, that was a close one. Wait, Kai, no, come back! I tried to swim after the shark that took Kai, but even my dolphin's grace was too slow to catch them. I have to find Kai. Do you know where they might have gone?
Those were frilled sharks, which means they're headed to the boneyard.
Then that's where I have to go. The Elder Guardian gave me directions, and I left as soon as I could. I swam further from my base than I'd ever gone, and suddenly I realized that I was lost. Hey, do you know where the boneyard is? But I'm a fish. I don't have a choice. Some sharks took my friend there. All the seals that I had given fish to came back to give me items that they found in the ocean, like clay and a bottle of water. I was touched by their thankfulness. Thanks, guys. I'm sure this will come in handy. The seal honored his word, and we left to find the boneyard. On day 63 through 66, the seal and I arrived near the boneyard, but he was too scared to get any closer. That's okay. Thank you for your help. I spotted Kai with those sharks and cautiously swam over to hide behind a giant creature's skull. I overheard them asking Kai about me. Where did he come from? Tell us how he spawned. I'd heard enough and forced them to scatter by using my laser. Kai, watch out! I finished them off with my sword and ice powers. Finally, Kai was safe. Yeah, but I'm just glad you're safe. I was really worried about you. I realized that the bone blocks of the giant skeleton would be perfect to use in my statue, so I mined some of it before we headed home. On our way, we passed another monument that looked like it hadn't been attacked by the Nightwalker mage. Hello? Anyone home? We were greeted by an Elder Guardian who said she'd heard of me. She was hoping that I'd come for them before the Nightwalker mage did. Well, today's your lucky day. Let's get you guys back to my base. I mined up the treasure from the monument to take with us, and we all headed home. On days 67 through 71, the new recruits and I arrived home, and I put the new treasure in my treasure room. Then I decided to build even more rooms for the new Guardians and Elder Guardians, as well as any others I might save in the future. By the time I was finished, we had a whole new wing in the base. There's rooms for tons of new Guardians now. Kai and I decorated a bit, modeling the base after the coral reefs that I've traveled through. Yeah, not really though. I wished there was a way to find monuments faster than just accidentally stumbling across them. And one of the Elder Guardians had something that could help me.
Here, young one, this book holds directions to all the monuments in this part of the world.
Wow, this is just what I needed. Thank you. Kai and I left, letting the book guide us to more monuments than we'd ever seen. We found 2 monuments that were raided and emptied, and 3 more that weren't, that had guardians and other Elder Guardians. I'm so glad we found you guys. You should come live with us. On days 72 through 76, we arrived home with tons of Guardians and Elder Guardians, and I helped them settle into their new home.
Hey, so, what's that weird ball of clay doing beside your base?
That is art, thank you very much. After that, I decided to add some color to the statue, so it was more recognizable as an Elder Guardian. Not so much like a ball of clay now, huh? I didn't. So Kai and I cleaned up some of the wild kelp around the base and used it to plant a more organized kelp farm. I put the leftover kelp in the furnaces and made sure everyone got fed. Here you go, guys. The farms and the furnaces are free for you to use anytime you want. On days 77 through 80, I was out looking for more guardians, following the book's directions. When I came up to the next monument, I saw the Nightwalker Mage there. He's killing guardians. I have to stop him. I shot my laser at him, which didn't seem to do much damage to him. It did get his attention, though.
You insolent little guardian. Why can't you learn to stay out of my way?
He knocked me back, and I landed on an island nearby. When I didn't catch on fire, he seemed to be intrigued.
You've evolved past the other guardians, haven't you? Perhaps you'd be better off helping me than getting in my way.
Not a chance.
Well, I tried to give you a chance to live. No one can call me merciless now.
We fought hard. I thought I could stand up to him, but even with my laser and my diamond sword, I couldn't beat him. When I was down to only 2 hearts, I thought it was the end for me, but he stopped attacking.
I suppose you weren't as strong as I thought you were after all.
No, you can't hurt these guardians. Stop. I tried to get up and swim after him, but I was too weak. Then everything went dark. On days 81 through 84, I woke up in my base, surrounded by the guardian refugees. Kai, what happened? You got them to leave the safety of the base for me? Kai, I don't know how I could thank you. Kai led me outside, and I saw that the base had been destroyed. They must have led the Nightwalker Mage here when they saved me, and he tore the place apart. This is serious, Kai. No more messing around. We need to take the fight to him. We rebuilt the base to the best of our ability and mined some magma to create a defense perimeter around it. This should weed some of our attackers out. They'll get sucked down and burned before they can strike. I told Kai that now that the Nightwalker Mage was after me, I couldn't risk having him around me. I'd have to do this on my own, so I left Kai behind. For days 85 to 90, I arrived back to the Hippocampus's home, hoping they might be able to help me, but they were nowhere to be found. I saw a crab hiding in the coral, and they had terrible news for me. Psst. Hey kid, if you was looking for those hippocampuses, you are too late. The Nightwalker just massacred all the Dems. No, this was awful. I felt like it was entirely my fault. Looks, I saw Dems training you. They really liked you. You got moxie, kid, and they saw that, so they trained you. But they didn't tell you everything. Go to the ocean ruins. There's a chest with a map. Follow it for answers. The crab told me that there's a weapon hidden that will aid me in my fight against the Nightwalker Mage. Thank you for your help. Don't mention it. I followed the map to an island until I found the chest. There was a trident with Riptide, Unbreaking, and Impaling. There was also some diamonds and a note. What does it say? Legend tells of an elder guardian who would miraculously spawn in a time of great need. We hippocampuses believe that when he arrives, it will be our duty to aid him in his mission. To that end, we buried this chest in the hopes that one day he would find it. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pressure. I tested out my new trident, and after reading the note, I knew I needed to go back home and prepare for the battle to come. On days 91 and 94, I got back to the base and found Kai alone. Kai, what happened? Where is everyone? This didn't add up. Why would all the Guardians and Elder Guardians go on land? They don't have fire resistance like me. They wouldn't survive. This must have something to do with that mage. So I rushed to the closest beach, hoping I could save everyone in time, but it didn't look like I could. When I arrived, there were dozens of our kind flopping around on the sand, some of them on fire, burning to death. Get back to the water, everyone! I tried to push them back into the water, but I was only able to get a few of the Guardians to safety. Now all around me, Elder Guardians are dying. Why is this happening? Go back in. Come on, go. You got this. Just go back into the water. Go back in the water. I was outraged. I went back to Kai to know why he didn't help. How about trying to help them? Even though I knew Kai was beating himself up for this, I was still yelling at him. You are a coward, and I never want to see you again. I took it too far, but I didn't care. I was too heated, and I watched Kai leave me. Forget him. I need to think about something else. I ended up finishing the statue that night, replacing the rest of the clay with various gray or white blocks. Now this statue was a memoriam for all the Elder Guardians who we had lost to the Nightwalker Mage. And for all I knew, I could be the last one in existence now. On days 90 95 and 96, I only had a few friends left in the base, so I had to leave for good. There wasn't enough keeping me there anyway. My mission to make a haven for the Guardians and Elder Guardians had failed. I needed advice, so I went to the only person I could think of that might help me, the witch. Hello?
You again?
She did not seem happy to see me.
Didn't I tell you to leave me alone?
Things are different now.
Yes, I already know what happened to you. Everyone you care about is now gone or dead.
How do you know this?
Doesn't matter. What does matter is I believe you've made progress. Might even be strong enough to take on the Nightwalker Mage.
I asked her if it's even worth continuing the fight. If I die, Elder Guardians might go extinct.
I know this is tough for you, and I feel like I must help, so here, take this armor set. It's powered by the tide and has extra protection when underwater.
I don't need any fancy armor. I have plenty of hearts.
Everyone needs to protect their heart, no matter how tough they think they are.
Thank you for the gift. This will give me the extra strength I need. I felt better after speaking to the witch, so I went to continue looking for the Nightwalker. It was days 97 and 98, and I knew I didn't have much time before I had to fight the Nightwalker Mage, but I can't do it before apologizing to Kai.